Okay. Can you see
Mhm.
the screen?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right, excellent. There we go. And I took that off, so that'll make it easier. So I wanted to call this Makeover March. And tonight we're going to be talking about lifelong vitality, fiber, which is the product of the month,
Mhm.
ginger, because there is a discounted on it for this
Mhm.
month, and then of course the incentive and drawing. So lifelong vitality consists of 3 different products, and it's designed to help promote health, energy, and longevity while supporting wellness throughout the aging process. And I want to just preface that I did not put a slide for animals this time, but in fact, this is perfectly safe for dogs. And in fact, our girls take this every day. And Dr. Rourke, and I know you took something with Dr. Rourke, Nancy, but she advocates for using the lifelong vitality program as well.
All
So,
three?
yeah,
Oh.
I actually don't use the XE Omega with the girls because I use something else. I use the liquid form of the doTERRA one, and I use Nordic Naturals, which is also a liquid. But the XE Omega in this particular form doesn't really have enough of the omegas for what I want to be able to give to the girls. So, why supplement, you may ask? Well, in essence, to receive nutrients that your body is not receiving from food alone. It is noteworthy to point out that supplements are not a substitute for healthy eating and exercise, yet can help promote a healthy body when used in conjunction with a healthy lifestyle. The first product we're going to talk about tonight is Alpha CRS Plus. Alpha meaning first, CRS is an acronym for Cellular Renewal System, and the plus to emphasize the improvements made from the original product. The purpose of Alpha CRS Plus is to provide the body with antioxidants, provide cellular support and vitality to promote healthy aging. Antioxidants are stable molecules that are known to neutralize free radicals and help protect cellular DNA and other cell structures from damage. DNA protection is important because a healthy cell is supposed to reproduce, perform several functions, and then self-destruct when no longer needed to make room for new healthy cells. When cellular DNA and other cell structures are damaged, it interferes with this whole cell process. While antioxidants can be found in many natural whole foods, it can be difficult to get adequate amounts from diet alone. Free radicals are unstable molecules, just as a point of reference, that can damage and destroy healthy cells that speed up the aging process. The ingredients, in addition to the ones on the screen, Alpha CRS Plus contain a polyphenol blend, which is a powerful group of antioxidants known to protect against free radicals that help to prolong the longevity of cells. So why take Alpha CRS Plus? Well, the benefits from taking Alpha CRS Plus are many, but primarily they help support healthy cell function by protecting cellular DNA, promote cellular energy by supporting healthy mitochondria, support healthy cellular immune function, and supports mental clarity and brain function. By the way, I really believe in the Alpha CRS Plus. I take all 4 daily. The next product is the XE Omega, which X stands for xanthine, which is a standardized extract of microalgae used in the formula. EO stands for essential oil, certified pure, tested grade. Essential oils are an important ingredient in this product. And then the mega represents the benefits provided by this complex. Now, the purpose of taking XE Omega is this particular product is designed to offer the body essential fatty acids that help the systems of the body function in a healthy way. Fatty acids are essential to help with cellular growth, brain development, muscle activity, immune function, joint health, to name a few. And the ingredients in the XE Omega consist of marine and plant omega blend, natural vitamins D and E, xanthine, which is very important, as I mentioned earlier, and then essential oil blend that consists of clove, frankincense, thyme, cumin, wild orange, peppermint, ginger, and German chamomile. And the benefits from taking XE Omega include promoting a healthy heart, healthy joint function, immune boosting nutrients, as well as healthy brain and nervous system. So there are a lot of benefits from taking XE Omega. And it also helps. I'll just tell you, I had stopped taking it for a while, and my cholesterol, my lipid panel went array. And then I got back on it, and I started taking the 4 a day for the XE Omega. And my lipid panel was much more improved. Now, that's just my own testimony. It's not something that I say this is fact, because actually we're not supposed to say stuff like that, but that is my own personal story. The last product in the lifelong vitality is the Microplex VMZ. Now, the Microplex is a combination of words, micronutrient and complex, with the VM standing for vitamins and minerals, and the Z represents the improvements made from the original product. So why take this? Well, the benefits. The purpose of it is designed to provide us with adequate amounts of vitamins and minerals to promote optimal health. And it especially aims to provide vitamins that are deficient in our modern diets, particularly, when you're eating lots of high processed food and that sort of thing, or fast food, or even going out to dinner and eating the foods out. Mm-hmm. The ingredients in the Microplex VMZ are patented and designed to promote bioavailability. And bioavailability is the degree to which food nutrients are available for absorption and utilization in the body. Also, there's a whole food blend including kale, dandelion, parsley, kelp, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and spinach. And there's also a tummy tamer in here. You can see the 3 different oils that are added in: the peppermint, ginger, and fennel, which helps with any, digestive issues. And benefits from taking the micro VMZ are many. They help support normal growth function and cell maintenance, along with healthy metabolism and cellular energy. It also supports bone health and a healthy immune function. And as I said earlier, there are whole food nutrients. There are 40 to be exact. And so it's a wonderful, wonderful supplement to be taking. Now I'm going to do a price comparison for you. When you get the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which, by the way, this was one of the reasons I was actually drawn to doTERRA, and I have been using this ever since I became a member. So it used to be a little less expensive, but right now, wholesale, it's $80.50 a month. And when you break that down, it's $2.68 a day, which is not bad. If you took half of the supplements, then it would be $40.25, or $1.34 a day. Now, to get the equivalent of that, it would cost you between $200 to $300 worth of supplements to get what you're getting in the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I can tell you that I use it daily. My husband uses it daily, and the girls take it daily, with the exception of the XC Omega, but they take the Alpha CRS and they take the VMZ. So I just wanted to let you know that they are taking it. And a lot of people I know that have been taking Lifelong Vitality also give it to their pets. So I'm going to move on to the product of the month, which is fiber. So why is fiber so important? Well, people who eat a diet rich in fiber usually have a better heart, metabolic, and gut health. And when you eat a lot of fiber, you feel full. So there are two different types of fiber, soluble and insoluble, and our bodies need both of them. Soluble fiber dissolves in water and then makes a gel-like material that helps to support a healthy lipid profile and healthy blood sugar levels. Whereas insoluble fiber does not dissolve in water, and it acts more like a bulking agent to improve the passage of stool through the digestive system. It helps to promote bowel regularity. It's recommended that adult women take between 25 to 32 grams of fiber daily. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been doing this whole metabolic thing, and I did it with Dr. Rourke, and I did not realize that we were supposed to have that much fiber, and was actually provided a calculator. Well, when I did mine, I was lucky if I was getting between 12 to 16 grams of fiber a day. And they actually say that most Americans are only consuming about half of the daily recommended dose. And men should be consuming 30 to 38 grams of fiber daily. Now, one serving of doTERRA fiber provides 6 grams of total fiber, 5 of the soluble fiber and 1 gram of the insoluble fiber, which makes it a little bit easier to get to that mark of 25 to 32. I do get that now, though. So doTERRA fiber is sourced from whole foods like apples, tapioca, flaxseed. And there is a prebiotic blend in the fiber that is sourced from Jerusalem artichoke and chicory root, which helps to support a healthy gut microbiome. By the way, I don't know if you know this or not, but it is said that the gut has its own nervous system, which is called the enteric nervous system, and it's earned the nickname of the second brain, by the way. So the gut actually produces important small molecules that impact mood and cognition, both by providing a prebiotic blend. Now, I've got a study that's listed right over here, mechanisms of action of prebiotics and their effects on the gastrointestinal disorders in adults. And it has, the more they learn about fiber, the more important it is, and especially that the prebiotics. So this blend has that. Now, you might ask, why do I not use something like Benefiber or Metamucil versus doTERRA fiber? Well, the truth is years ago I did. But in a word, why I use doTERRA fiber now is because I've evolved and I've learned more. And so in a word, ingredients is the reason why I don't use the other brands. Although these products, that is Benefiber and Metamucil, may provide a dose of fiber to help with constipation, you're also getting a lot of unnecessary chemicals that have been associated with other conditions that are far worse than constipation. Some of the ingredients in these products include nalodextrin, which, by the way, is a cheap filler and can actually elicit spikes in blood sugar because it has a high glycemic index. And interestingly enough, Metamucil I'm sorry, claims that it's designed to be a sugar-free option. Well, that's not a sugar-free option. And it can actually spike your blood sugar. The next, oops, let me go back. I'm sorry. The next ingredient, citric acid, which that's fine. That's typically used as a preservative, and lots of times it's vitamin C. But then there's natural and artificial orange flavor. Well, I don't need any natural or artificial flavorings because they have studies have shown that they have adversely effects on our body's detoxification pathways, and have also been shown to have an increased risk with brain tumor development. The next product is aspartame. And studies repeatedly have shown severe neurological degenerative effects that increase with repeated exposure. A long time ago, when I was studying to be an occupational therapist, I worked at the Rhode Island Hospital in the neurological unit. And so I was, people on my caseload, many of them had brain tumors. And there was a study done back then. They had harvested the brains from a lot of people who had brain tumors, and they found large amounts of aspartame. Well, back in the day, if you recall, a lot of people were drinking diet sodas, and diet sodas consisted of aspartame. So aspartame is something I strictly stick clear of, especially after seeing the effects of it firsthand. And then another ingredient that you see in both of these products is yellow 6. Well, yellow 6 is first of all derived from petroleum. Who in the world wants to eat petroleum? It's also shown to cause an allergic reaction. And I think, Rochelle, you'd be interested that it contains benzidine, which is a known human and animal carcinogen. So who in the world wants this? I mean, this is food dye. And, there's also been a link with gastroenteritis with this. So just, important notes I thought I'd bring to light because that's why I take doTERRA fiber. It's all natural and pure, and I feel and I don't have any side effects from it. So there you go. I did that. Okay, so I've included a recipe for you called a cinnamon apple smoothie, which consists of a half a cup of cashew or almond milk. Oh, I put mild, sorry, it's supposed to be milk. 2 scoops of doTERRA fiber, a cup of sliced apples, a tablespoon of almond butter, dash of cinnamon, handful of ice cubes, and a toothpick swirl of cinnamon bark essential oil. Now, I put a video here. I hope it's going to work. Let me try. Can you still see it?
No. Yeah. Oh, not the YouTube yet.
What is it?
Not the YouTube yet.
Not the YouTube.
Oh, there
yet.
You can hear it.
No. Okay.
You can only hear it, but not see it.
Okay. So they just showed how they made it, and I wanted to show you that it is actually on doTERRA.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Let me get back to my screen share now. No. Oh, I hate this when I lose something. Let me see if I stop share and then I start the share screen again. There we go. Okay, there we go. In any event, I can send you the link for that too, so you can see how it's made. It's very simple. The other thing that I do every single day is I put 1 scoop of the doTERRA fiber right into my smoothie, and I use it with berries, and I use my vegan protein drink from doTERRA that I love, and I use the oh, my mind went blank. In any event, I use some water. I put my, my greens in there, and I'm getting tons and tons of fiber by all those products. So I'm very happy with all that. Now, I just wanted to quickly mention ginger because there is a special for 10% off this month. It's typically $50, but it's a promo price of $45. So ginger can be used aromatically, internally, and topically. And our ginger is sourced from Madagascar, and it's known to help as a digestive aid and helps with indigestion and nausea. And I can tell you from my own personal use that whenever I am nauseous, I go to ginger right away. I use it various ways. I will take a toothpick, as I think I've told you, stick it in the bottle, and then put it right under my tongue. I will also take a drop or two, put it in the palm of my hand with fractionated coconut oil, rub my hands, and then rub my belly and diffuse it. And that seems to help all the time. I don't have to take any medications. But I also use ginger in many other ways, especially in tea. I use it in soups, meats, marinades, dressings, baking dishes, especially cookies. There was a clinical study, by the way, found in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine in March of 2017 that revealed that inhaling ginger essential oil post-operatively from an abdominal surgery was effective in reducing nausea and vomiting. So good to know, even if it's not abdominal surgery, if you know anybody having surgery, this is a good oil to have on hand to help. And like I said, you can put it right under the tongue or diffuse it, which might be a lot easier for them to tolerate. So I love my ginger. And by the way, today I was making an immune boosting broth for the girls. So I got some marrow bones, stuck it in my pan and filled it with water and let it cook for a good 6 hours. And then I removed the bones and I added mushrooms. So I added the king oyster, the shiitake, the crimini, several other types of mushrooms, a blend. And I cooked it for about an hour. And then I removed it from the stove and I put it in the blender and I added ginger as well as turmeric. And so they will get a little, this is going to probably last me probably till the end of summer because there's quite a bit of it. So my girls are very fortunate to have me. So incentives for this month, order 125 product value on or before March 15th and receive a doTERRA On Guard concentrate cleaner. And neither one of you would apply for that. But I give you a nice little swag bag of all kinds of little goodies. And so let me stop sharing because now there is the drawing. So, well, it's a good drawing for tonight.
This is a 50-50.
I know. Rochelle, you got it this time. So the drawing for tonight is I'm giving away a bottle of Adaptive. I don't know if you've read about Adaptive. You have, right, Nancy?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. So Adaptive is very good. And by the way, your dog can take it too. So for example, Rochelle, maybe the next time Bodie has to go to a daycare or someplace, you could actually give him one before he goes. So
Yeah.
this is good for anything. And what I'll do is I'll give it to Bob to give to you on Tuesday because he's off
Sure.
Tuesday, okay? So that was tonight. So that's good. I'm glad you guys have, I gotta put this with this one now. So I don't
Yeah.
forget. And Nancy, you've got to
Yeah.
come over and get your stuff.
I know.
Like I said, I'll
know.
mail it to you. Hold on.
Mailing is so expensive nowadays.
I know. Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me stop recording.